crowded space.
Yeah, I don't understand why people think that they're free when they're not.
Debris and satellites and metal and stuff. But then we show you this super awesome astronauts NASA footage, and you don't see any of the debris and the junk. And you ask yourself the question why. Green screen. If Earth is spinning, then how can a helicopter hover for several hours and still land in the same spot?
Listen, when I tell you CERN and NASA work in conjunction with each other, and why the sky is littered with computer code, okay, and why they use the Linux system, okay, who Linus Torvald was an absolute atheist, and why they use the ITER program, okay, and the ITER machine, which you don't know about. It's science playing God, okay, and science overlords. If you ever get a chance, watch the movie Alien Code. The whole movie is about me, okay? I don't like to sound selfish or self-centered when I say stuff like that, but all I'm saying is I can relate, okay? I can relate in every single way because I lived a previous life, and I know a lot of people don't believe in previous lives, but I know for a fact that I lived this previous life as Alexander the Great, who was Christ, okay? A lot of people will rage at that. Oh, no way, Alexander the Great was Christ. Yeah, he was, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the truth.
Amazing. UIDIoT. The atmosphere spins with the Earth. How does the focal pendulum curve spin? UIDIoT. The Earth spins underneath. There you go. Those are the answers you get. 2 months without washing a car on Earth, and more than 9 years on Mars. And the rover, Curiosity rover on Mars.
I told you, the rover, they use Alula, probably in with Saudi Arabia, because he who controls the oil controls the world, because the oil is the lifeline of the earth, okay? That is the true currency of the earth. But it should be energy, and it should be your energy, and it should be your godly energy, your divine energy. But unfortunately, we don't live as one on this earth, okay? A lot of people say we do, but we don't, okay? What we need to do is get back to living as one, but we don't.
Looks better in deep space where everything's spinning in ball planets, but that's the shape of a car after only.
And they take your money, they take our money, they took my money, you know? And these people claim to be about John Kennedy. These people claim to be about John Kennedy and things like that. They take your money and they lie right to your face. And these astronauts, they retire, they make I don't even know how much the guys made from Apollo 11 or whatever. They probably made, I forget what they made, like $200,000 to go on a little space trip and lie and not put their hands on the Bible and things like that. While I sit here and suffer and you neglect your brother and you don't help your brother. Okay, so cursed be them. So I don't like to curse people. I like to be about love. But as far as you guys knowingly and willingly committing evil acts and deceiving acts, well, they speak for themselves. And yet you get away with it because NASA is a government tied in with the government, which is tied in with CERN, which is tied in with Google, which is tied in with the Linux system, okay, which is tied into a lot of things. Okay, and the moon, the World Wide Web, okay, a house of thought, the house of the net, the house of thought, but you don't control the web. You don't control what they have. You don't control their computers. You don't have the technology that they have. You don't have the Simon Says, okay, and you've all been duped into believing this stuff.
2 months without washing. So who washes the rover on Mars? Such difficult questions. That look on your face when you research Operation High Jump, Deep Freeze.
Yeah, so let me tell you something about Fishbowl. Operation Dominic Petrovich. This is a CERN program as well. And you're not in on the treaty. You've never been to Antarctica. You will never be to Antarctica. And, it's my belief that they kind of lie about a lot of things. A lot of things.
Teapot, Fishbowl, Dominic, and then the Antarctic.
Yeah, so it also goes back to the Philadelphia experiment and the USS Eldridge that they still have and still use to control half of a hemisphere. Okay. And they also control the weather, manipulate the weather. And why do you think those storms never hit and they go back off into the Atlantic Ocean? Okay. It's pretty obvious, guys. Okay. Where's that storm at right now? Arcadia.
The treaty comes before when they tried. Well, not comes because the Antarctic Treaty came before, but the Antarctic Treaty is related to all of that. The destruction of the dome, the force field, mighty stuff.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they do. They brainwash you. See, people don't understand that what they've done to the ozone layer. And I could tell you about NASA's computers going a little haywire up there, down there, wherever, it's at. And they lie about the ozone layer and things like that.
How to tell if you're brainwashed? You believe that the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, but horizon is proof of what is a spinach become.
I was looking for a way to make some extra money. I saw this video of a guy talking about how much money he made on DoorDash. So
Become stuff. Very simple, very awesome. The so-called Gleason map is an old map published in the 19th century. The author was a real human being who claimed the map as the real Earth map in the known world out of the meridian lines allowing each to tell. If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it.
So the realm is a lie. The earth is a lie. It's all an illusion. You live in a holographic universe where everything is an illusion and a lie, okay? And they have known this. You don't know this. And the realm is a lie. CERN is a lie. And everything is a lie, okay? You know. And this is what they do to you. They brainwash you. It's kind of like, they do this to you. So it's like kind of like how the moon eye works, like how they launched the moon mission, and stuff like that. And they have like an artificial eye that sees everything, like an eagle eye. They're watching all of us and, from above. You don't know about the Skynet program. You don't know about AI. You don't know about cybernetics. You don't know about the cybernization and hybrids. And you really don't know what's going on, I'm telling you. You really have no clue, okay? And how fast it's happening and how you really don't realize how we are on the verge and already transitioning into another industrial revolution, which will mainly involve artificial intelligence. Because these tech giants and these tech lords and these scientific overlords have absolutely screwed with the earth and have figured out kind of like the DNA and genetic code of people, of makeup, of nature, and everything, and they could tamper with this code. And they could use used DNA, which they store, which they have, which they know about, to clone, to do many things, okay? Many things. So, you don't understand why I stress this stuff.
Typical, and that's also used by the CIA and the FBI and all that stuff. Hey, this is, you know what? Hey, when we talk about energy and the value of churches and cathedrals in main cities, I wonder why. Is it just religious, or does it have to do with energy, free energy? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about free energy. Our government, our military, secret governments, people at Roswell and Dreamland that have all this secret technology and stuff like that that they use, and how they're above us and watch over us, and it has to do with the Pentagon too and things like that, and how they know everything, and they hide free energy from you. They hide this free energy from you. So it's not, they know that everything is frequency. What's sad is that the church has lied to you and made you think that you have to go in there and seek forgiveness through the cause of another man who claims that he is a messenger and he has the power to forgive and things like that. Well, guess what? He doesn't, okay? You would have no power unless it was given to you from above, okay? And You seeking out somebody else for salvation and forgiveness is not of God, trust me. And call no man your father either. This is the kind of shit that we're dealing with.
The doors, it's not normal to make a door. Why do you make me suffer? I am just a common mortal. I need to get on my toes.
Same with me. I'm just a common mortal too. You know, I don't think of myself as high or low or things like that. I'm just a common mortal, okay? I'm just a man. Just a man that suffers like you.
Just to knock on the door, but if I am part of a different human species which is taller, giants for us, then it makes sense to make doors like these and with a handle at a certain height. So you just like come in like we have the height and you knock knock. So yeah, therefore these doors are not meant for us. Hey, look at the Pure Race map. Pure Race, and this is the Pure Race map and what it shows from what we know today. So all the dots and stuff. South America and all the way to the Caribbean, and this is before 1492. So awesome, so many things out there. The sun is not 93 million miles there because obviously put words in my part of South America and what we call Antarctica. Now that was what.
Now you see, want another simulation theory? Now I'm sitting in my car right now and this guy looks exactly like me. Okay, so that's when they say I'm you and you are me. And it's funny how this is all just an illusion of self. It's all just an illusion of yourself. Understand and respect that and try to understand it because it's all a lie. Okay, it's all a lie.